Good afternoon, All Stars. It's your track star, Olympic hopeful, a major star. All right, how you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well, blessed and favored with the mighty blood. You know, I serve Jesus, and whatever you believe in, it's okay. I'm here to use all of my education, all of my research to empower you, okay? And if you're already empowered by some of the things that I have to say, will you please share this video with someone that could be enlightened by it? I would really appreciate that so much. All right, so as your forever Olympic hopeful, we're going to go ahead and run right into it. First, let's put the spikes, boop, in the track bag, and let's make our way to the track. All right, here we go. Runners, take your mark, set, go. Let's go. All right, here we go. How lying destroys relationships. Psychology of trust and betrayal. Yep, I know, it's a heavy one. It's a heavy one. All right, so lying can slowly erode the foundation of any relationship. Now, whether it's with the partner, family, friend, member, or your relationship, your fiance, your husband, your wife, auntie, uncle, grandmother, you name it. Anyway, in this video, we're going to explore how dishonesty affects trust, emotional connections, and long-term relationships, all right? All different types of relationships and the health of them. We're going to learn today about psychological reasons, why people lie. We're going to dive into the psychological reasons why people lie and the deception and the signs of deception. And if you're asking yourself, how does lying ruin relationships? Well, this is a video for you. Can a relationship survive lies? Wouldn't you want to know? Tune in. In this video, let's give clear, expert-backed answers. They're coming your way. All right, here we go. I'm going to jump right in. One lie can change everything, okay? One lie. Have you ever wondered why relationships break down after just one hidden truth? You're like, are you serious? Yes, you guys. After one hidden truth. Oh boy. And you're probably wondering, why though? Why can't a relationship survive one lie? I'm going to be honest. I'm going to give you guys my own personal experience. After you lie to me, I'm kind of looking at you sideways. I'm not really believing the second thing that comes out of your mouth, the third thing that comes out of your mouth, the fourth thing that comes out of your mouth. I'm kind of like not believing you after that. Okay? I'm not believing you after that. All right? Why people lie. All right, let's get into the psychology. Some of it is, can you believe it? It's the fear of consequences. Yeah. Go ahead and dial yourself back to maybe when you were a little kid and you were scared of getting in trouble by your parents. Did you lie? Did you try to lie? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Did you lie to your teacher? Professors? Anybody? Doctor? Okay, anyway, at the end of the day, everybody got a reason why they lie. And studies show that most, unfortunately, lying is, we'll get into that. Anyway, sometimes it's a desire to protect, right? Your self-image. I have an image to uphold, right? Sometimes it's to avoid conflict, right? I don't like conflict. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So let's talk about the small lies versus major deceptions. Just really quick. Let me run over and get you guys some information about the psychology behind the fear of consequences. And I know it probably sounds crazy. Like, what? I don't fear anything but God. Some of us, right, that believe in God, as I do. But let's get into it. Let's talk really quick. The psychology behind lying in relationships. Lying isn't always malicious. Often it's tied to deep psychological motivations and emotional needs. Can you believe that? An emotional need could be attached to lying? Yeah, it can. Here are some of the key reasons why people will lie. Number one, fear of consequences. People lie to avoid punishment, judgment, or conflict. This is especially common when the truth might cause emotional pain or lead to a breakup. Tied to fear of abandonment or rejection. All right, here we go. This is also linked to avoidant attachment styles. People who struggle with confrontation may lie to keep the peace or even to keep the distance, okay? They may lie to keep the distance. Number 2, protection of the self-image. Okay, so like I said, I have an image. I have to protect it. Is this, can you guys see me really clearly? Hold on, I'm sorry. I know it's going to be a bother, but I have to like do my best to like fix this really quick. Sorry. Just bear with me for 1 second. I know it looks hazy. I promise you just a second. Just a second. Okay. Better? Okay, a little bit better. A little bit better. I don't know, I'm not totally impressed. Anyway, sorry about that. Sorry about the inconvenience. Here we go. So, like I said, I have an image to uphold, right? So sometimes lying will help maintain a certain perception of oneself, or like my brand, okay? Especially in romantic relationships as well, you guys. Like, you know, you're trying to keep that, you know, that exterior, that position, that posture that you have within your relationship, right? People want to seem more successful, more dazzling, more amazing, more romantic, more whatever. They want to appear to be whatever it is that they're trying to convey. We call it the presenting self. They might want to appear to be more honest. They might want to appear to be more emotionally stable than they really truly are. So here comes those little lies. Here they come. Sometimes it's tied to insecurity and ego preservation. This is also driven by impression management, the desire to control how others see us. Remember what I said, the presenting face, right? So we all ineffectively do it. Some of us unconsciously and some of us very meticulously, right? Okay. Number 3, sometimes it's to gain control or power. Some lies are used to manipulate, shift, blame, or keep a partner dependent or confused. These are often found in toxic or narcissistic relationships. Let's go put that right over there. Okay, so if you're in a relationship and you're constantly having situations that keep arising, then they're all centered around these lies. Whew, brace yourself, honey. You might be in for a very serious, maybe even like something long, like the race walk or the decathlon or the steeplechase, something that's going to involve, you know, some real strong conditioning and resilience. I'm just saying. Of course, I liken everything to track and field. Bear with me. All right. Number 4, low emotional regulation. People lie in the moment because they lack impulse or control, or they just feel overwhelmed by their emotions at that moment. It's often a quick escape from the discomfort. I'm running away from it all. This may be connected to poor frontal lobe regulation, you guys. That part of the brain that controls decision making and even consequences. Yes, this is happening, you guys. This is a thing. And it's happening, okay? Number 5, learned behavior. Some people grow up in households where lying was normalized. Example, like to avoid conflict or punishment. Maybe that was a thing in their house. Over time, lying becomes a default communication tool because you just been doing it your whole life. You're just so used to it. It's your learned behavior, right? Someone taught you how to lie. This behavior is often modeled from parents or early authority figures, and it also can persist without therapy or self-awareness, all right? I don't like when I have a glare on my glasses. It's like so annoying to me. Come on. Number 6, altruism or empathy. Surprisingly, some people lie because they think it will actually protect someone's feelings or emotions. This is a classic, I didn't want to hurt you excuse, but it still damages, of course, the trust. I didn't want to hurt you, so I lied. You understand? I didn't want you to know the truth, so I lied. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. But then, unfortunately, the result is that they still get hurt. So remember that, you guys. This is called the pro-social line, meant to help others. I'm lying behind my intention, which was to help you, right? Or to keep from harming you, but still often causes emotional harm. Make that make sense. All right? So let me give you a quote to go along with that. We lie best when we lie to ourselves. Wow. You can just see the lie flowing out. I'm going to lie to myself the best. Stephen King said it. All right? So now that we've kind of got like a pretty solid foundation on some of the psychological aspects behind lying, let's go and jog back up to the top. Okay? I got lots of information to give you guys. All right, here we go. The effects of lying on relationships. Trust erosion. Once broken trust is hard to rebuild, you guys. Try not to do it if you can help it, please. Emotional distance. Partners feel disconnected, anxious, and insecure. When you lie to me, you may not ever get another chance to lie to me again. And then I've also been known to be kind of like a one person that just gets walked over sometimes because I'm always giving people more chances because I know that I've told lies before, right? And I can admit that. And so I have that empathy. And then guess what? They do me again. And they hurt me again. And then they hurt me again. And they hurt me again. And then they hurt me again. And then I'm just kidding. I mean, come on, let's stop. Let's knock it off. But I'm just saying, for those of you out there that have been on the roller coaster ride of hurt, pain, lied to, deceit, I get ya. I get ya. It also creates a cycle of suspicion. So it's like once you lie to me, I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of looking sideways. Like, they gonna do it again? Are they gonna do it again? You know? More lying leads to usually more mistrust, like I said. Number 3, signs someone might be lying. Let's get into it. Inconsistent stories. Stuff just ain't adding up. Somebody once said, how do you know? How do you know if your man is cheating on you? How do you know? The fact that you're wondering. The fact that you got to ask yourself. That's probably how you know. Get what I'm saying? If I got to think about it and think about it and wonder it, that's enough for me. All right? Go by your gut. Your own instinct, honey. It's up in there. All right? They avoid contact. They avoid eye contact. They're over here. They're like, excuse me, I'm here. They're over here. Okay? Defensive behavior when questioned. They get all aggressive sometimes, right? What? Me? No. I would never. I can't even believe you would say that or think that. I can't believe you say that. Accusing me of lying. Yeah, that's that defensive behavior. It only looks cute every now and then. And then you welcome to the real world and you're like, nah. Nah. Number 4, how to rebuild trust after lies. Well, you got to have full honesty moving forward. Something you should have had probably in the beginning. You got to have that open communication and counseling. Setting clear boundaries and expectations. Like, you know what, if you do that again, I promise you I'm out. It's okay to have an expectation. And it's okay to create healthy boundaries. We don't do it enough, right? We don't do it enough, you guys. Don't be afraid to love them more than yourself. So you feel like creating a boundary makes you somehow less desirable? No. Create that boundary. Protect yourself first. All right, let's get into some other great things. Did you guys know that 60% of people admit to lying at least once during a 10-minute conversation? Start having these honest conversations like with your friends, or where you guys become your own statistic in a sense. And really be honest. Besides that statistics, sorry, I had to get it out. Is according to the University of Massachusetts study by Robert S. Feldman. 85% of people say lying seriously damages trust in relationships, according to the Pew Research Center survey on honesty and trust. Now, in romantic relationships, lying was cited as a major factor in over 40% of breakups. I just caught somebody lying, literally like today. Busted, okay? Whew. Anyway, that's according to the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships 2018. Lies are detected only about 54% of the time. Half the time, right? That's why people do it, because they know that they can more than likely get away with it. I'm only going to catch you half the time anyway, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try. Meaning that half the lies go unnoticed, you guys, until damage is already done. And that's according to the Psychology Today, citing research by Bella and De Paulo. Check this out. Couples who experience betrayal but go through therapy have a 70% chance of rebuilding trust. Over time, but still they rebuild it. So don't outrule therapy, okay? And don't feel like if you've done the ultimate betrayal that you can't bounce back and come back from that, because you can. Studies show you can. And that study was American Association for Marriage and Family Therapy. They would know. They do pretty great statistics. All right, here we go with some quotes. Trust is built with consistency, according to Lincoln Shaffey. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. When truth is replaced by silence, the silence is a lie. Oh my gosh. I just got to put that down there. Did you hear that? When truth is replaced by silence. Think about that. Just silent for a minute. The silence, it's a lie. Wow. Somebody said that that silence was golden. I don't know if this is going to apply to that or not. I'm not sure. That's kind of icy. And then that's according to Yevgeny Yevtushenko. Here we go again. Lies don't end relationships. The truth does. Wow. That was by an unknown person, by the way. A single lie discovered is enough to create doubt in every truth expressed. What did I just say? That's by an unknown proverb, by the way. Lies, a single lie that is unveiled is enough to create doubt in every truth expressed. Remember what I said? You might tell one lie, but afterwards I'm kind of like skeptical about the next things that comes out of your mouth. I'm feeling skeptical about it because you told that first lie. So just be careful of that. And even though I know that most people lie, come on, you guys. Like, this is getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Listen to this. According to Warren Buffett, it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. And if you think about that, you'll do things differently. I agree. Do things differently. Do things differently. You know, we got some people on the front news right now that's just trending all over the place for some lies and then caught up with them 20 years later. You guys be careful. Your brand is important. Your presenting self is important. Your legacy is important. Take it seriously. Stop stacking up all of these lies. And then you're doing a disservice to yourself, your endeavors, to your family, to your parents. I'm big on legacy over here. No, you don't have to lie. You can just really tell the truth. Practice it. All right, so let's see. Let's see if there's anything else I'm missing. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. And if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, share, subscribe at Amasia Star. Oh my goodness. And if you guys have not already, go and check out some of my music. Olympic Hopeful. Yes, it's popping. It's out there. Go check out a song that I have with Cupid titled Good Time. It's out there where all music is sold. And of course, one of my first singles to be released, which is hashtag She's Social. She's social. She's social. She's social. She's social. All right. And of course, I have some other things really quick before I let you guys go. Journal time. Isn't it wonderful? This is for the minimalist, designed by myself. This one is my son's. Shout out to Dorian. I love you and God bless you. Okay, this is for Stop All the Bullying. He actually has a series. And of course, the original Teasing Hurts crew. And you know, who doesn't need a good journal, right? You can write down everything. You can write your own book in it. Boom. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a book of poems. It's out there. And it is titled The Lover's Eclipse. Go get it. Go support your girl. All right? Go support, go support, go support. You support, and when you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you. That's how we do it. Double Dutch. You subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. All right? That's how we do that. And I love the support. I love you guys so much. And I love YouTube. One of the greatest platforms ever invented, period. Okay? We get a chance to empower each other, right? I love it. And let's see what else I got before I let you go. So we've dived in a little bit of the psychology behind lying. This is the second of 5. So there will be another one that I will be putting out about lying. So I'm going to do a total of 5. And let me know in the comments below, what would you like to hear next when it comes to lying? You know, yeah, let me know. Just give me some ideas. Just throw some things out there. And if you guys want to engage with me, What's one of the biggest lies you've ever told? Keep it simple, keep it kid rated, you guys, okay? Nothing crazy. But what's a lie that you told, maybe growing up over the years that you're like, still to this day you think about, like, why did I do that? All right? And if I had to give up a lie that I said before, when I was about 9, I went in my mother's purse and I took a quarter, 25 cents. When she asked me, I said I didn't do it. Yeah, I later got whipped. I later got them switches. And my mother was saying something like, "You don't think fat meat's greasy?" Oh, yes. Yes, it was terrible. It was quite terrible. So, like I said, lying has consequences, you guys. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyways, I love you guys. Mwah. I think that's all that I have for you this afternoon. I think I've done my very best to give you some wonderful things. I'm going to give a couple of other powerful quotes, just really quick. Trust is built in drops and lost in buckets, according to Kevin Plank. One more. The worst part about being lied to is knowing you weren't worth the truth. That's the one that stings with me to this day. That's the one that got me to stop telling little white lies. Okay, we're going to get into white lies versus any type of lies. We'll do that one tomorrow. Okay? The dangers of white lies. All right? We know we're covering lies, period, but the dangers of white lies, because we think those are innocent, don't we? Yeah, we do, but they're not. One more. Let me see. Lies are like scars on the soul, invisible, but deeply, 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 deeply felt. All right, so let's heal today. Okay, let's make one major step to stop lying. All right? All right. Bye.